Alright, what is up, guys? We are back with Claymore, chapter 119, Corpse of the Witch, part 6. Um, no recap, I just want to get into this, man. It's the last chapter of the volume. Maria versus Hysteria. Let's just get into it, man. Alright. Man, I love Hysteria's, like, her face, man. Like I don't know if she's actually, like, feeling threatened, but, like, now you can tell she's taking this seriously now, right? So that's pretty cool. Like, she's done playing around. Is she crazy? Such a haphazard move. If half of our bodies hit, half our bodies get blown away. It's that kind of move. Wait, so if half of our bodies hit and half our bodies get blown away, so that was like them kind of like merging into each other. That was like what caused like all the blood to be like splattered and whatever. Um, okay. Clarify that for me down below if I'm right. It's not actually them like cutting each other. It's just the fact that them like merging into each other like that is causing that. I believe. Um, yeah, because it happened again. Okay, so who inflicts more damage is practically up to chance. It isn't technique so much as suicide. It's an awful way to fight. It's ugly and it makes me want to vomit. From one who has the most elegant technique, that is an honor. Yeah, so Hysteria must be like she must be furious about this, like having to fight like this against someone who kind of has the same technique as hers. Um, yeah, she must be like heated right now. Because like she said, man, like she is the elegant fighter, right? Like she prides herself on being elegant. So to having to fight in such a dirty way, I can only imagine how pissed off she is. Oh my, there you are. What a dirty fight. The resurrected warriors were fighting so prettily, but now it's like they've been dragged down into the mud. And as for me, yeah, I want to see Roxanne fight. Like, let's see that. Um, what's that? I waited all this time and you're hardly back together at all. If you use too much power to fight at the very beginning, you won't have any Yoma energy left for healing. That's why I hate fighting children. I thought this might be a little fun, but I guess not. Oh well. It's time you die. Uh, just like that? What? No way. Don't worry, I'll do the same for you. What? Just like that? Oh my god, dude. Man. Like, to think that she's actually making, like, the twins, like, look like rookies or amateurs is pretty insane. And, like, we know the twins are not, like, they're nothing, not even close to amateurs, but, like, Roxanne's making them seem like that. Um, oh, you can still fight once you get in the mood, but you're a little too late. She did the same thing to her, too, to the other one. My god, so it goes. All done. Okay, but they're not dead. It missed? That's weird. I thought changing a sword's trajectory would only work on the opponent at most. But that must mean... show you guys that. Alright, so now we're back to Cassandra. What is she doing? She's never been any use. And with my sword path and eyesight messed with, these two opponents are proving to be a pain. What? What am I doing? A warrior. Why am I fighting a warrior? My body, it hurts. They cut me down. Many of my comrade warriors. What? Huh. Whoa. Okay, so I'll just show you guys that. And I like how like both Hysteria, like even in the midst of battle, both Hysteria and Roxanne like like alerted by what just happened to Cassandra. Interesting. Cuts all over my body, wounds from their attacks. It hurts, 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 hurts. What the hell is going on? I'm saying the same thing. Audrey. I'm gonna go back to this. Don't worry. Are you perhaps remembering how you died? The blows of many of my comrades fell on my body. Their faces were twisted with fear. I didn't know my technique was strange until after I developed it. I developed it on the spur of the moment to defend my friends, but those same friends then turned away because it was so strange. I vowed never to reveal that technique to others again. Even the number 5 who had spoken to me out of admiration gave me the name Dust Eater and left. Once I accidentally used that technique in front of a lower number. She was the only survivor of a failed mission to subdue an awakened being. I just happened to be there and did it to save her, but I gritted my teeth at how that was the only way I could fight. She wept and clung to me and thanked me over and over. I thought there was something naive about that number 35. Afterward, despite the difference in our numbers, she would speak to me in a friendly way. I thought it was strange and asked her about it one day. She casually said that she felt affection for me because of the way I rubbed dirt off my face. After the fight was just like the way the cat at her house cleaned itself. Before any complicated feelings could take hold, I burst out laughing. When she saw that, even without understanding how I felt, she laughed too. And from that time on, we were true friends. So I feel like I don't know, like, because this number 35 or whatever, she's the only one, besides Roxanne, who has seen the Dust Eater ability, right? I'm guessing, before we even get to the end of this chapter, like, maybe this number 35 got into, like, a life or death situation, or, like, her life was, like, basically threatened to the point where Cassandra needed to use her Dust Eater ability in front of possibly, like, a large group of Claymores, I'm guessing. Because in the beginning of this whole flashback, she says that the blows of many of my comrades fell on my body. So, like, I'm wondering if by that she means, like, her own comrades, like, killed her, right? And then, let me go back really quick. And that since her ability was so strange, right, she said that, wait a second. Yeah, that their faces were twisted by fear when they saw her using the Dust Eater ability. So, like, did they really kill her just because of that ability? Just because that ability was so strange? Yeah, okay, I don't know. Let's keep going. Alright. Of course, Roxanne. Roxanne is there with number 35 on a mission. So one day she went out to subdue an awakened being. The leader was number 2, Roxanne. A vague unease gripped me, and an unidentifiable fretfulness welled up within my breast. I prayed from the bottom of my heart that she would complete the mission and come back safely. My unease was justified. The awakened being toyed with her. It inflicted various degradations on her and plucked off her arms and legs. In the end, the awakened being played around with her severed head. It was Roxanne's first failure to subdue an awakened being. That's awfully, what's the word? Like a coincidence, I guess? But the 3 survivors, including Roxanne, were not even scratched. What? Wait, what? This is so... Obviously, this is like planned, right? Because there is no way that everyone got off scot-free basically except for number 35. She was the only one that was played with. Roxanne came back without a scratch. The other survivors were perfectly fine. But it just so happened that number 35 was the only one that was killed and played with like a toy. This is really weird. Like, obviously this is Roxanne's doing. Somehow, some way, man. So what if her ability, like, it doesn't just extend... No, that's not right. I was gonna say, like, what if it also, like, extends to, like, awakened beings, but, like... No, she doesn't have, like, any, like, you know, mind control abilities or anything like that. But, like, I'm just trying to theorize, like, how in the world could she possibly get, like, an awakened being to solely target number 35 because she knows number 35 has a connection to Cassandra. This is all theory, of course, but, like... Of course, this is just me assuming that Roxanne had something to do with this. She might as well probably didn't have something to do with this, but like it's just so weird to me that everyone was fine except for the one person that had a connection to Cassandra. That's so strange. Anyway, oh no, that's not her head. Oh, okay. Oh dear, what's that? The head of the awakened being you failed to kill. Don't tell me you forgot. Oh, did that happen? I've gone to subdue so many I just don't remember. It was an incredibly weak awakened being. A number 2 like you couldn't fail to defeat it. That's what I'm saying, man. It told me everything. While it was tormenting her, you didn't lift a hand to help. Just watched. God, dude. Partway through, she started looking like she was really enjoying it, so I didn't want to interfere. Wait, so partway through, she started looking like she was really enjoying it. Is she wait. Is she talking about number 35? Is Roxanne saying that partway through number 35 looked like she was really enjoying it? Dude. I love Roxanne, dude. I love her. Dude, and Cassandra's just going like nuts right now. I forgot myself. I drew my sword, and for the first time in a group, I used the technique that earned me the name Dust Eater. Did she just go berserk and kill everyone there? Holy crap. Would you look at that technique? What the hell, right? So unsightly and pathetic. Laughable, right? And look at Roxanne just laughing maniacally. But no one other than Roxanne laughed at me. They were just scared of my strangeness. Now that I think about it, there may have been so many warriors at headquarters because Roxanne had been suggesting that I would rebel. Their faces froze, but they didn't hesitate to draw their swords and attack. Cutting many and being cut by many, I just headed for Roxanne. I did not have the slightest inclination to dodge the blows my comrades rained down upon me. Since I was wounding them, I was prepared for them to wound me. I lost my right arm and my left leg and one eye, but I never slowed as I approached Roxanne. But Roxanne's ready, man. She's right. Oh my god. What stopped me as I crawled along the earth wasn't a blade, but the sharp haft of a sword. It was an unlikely attack for Roxanne, a use of the sword that was considered poor form. I lost my remaining limbs and could not even fight back against my friend's killer. The many warriors there participated in rendering me to pieces. I just wanted to be with my only friend forever. God. Show you that face. Don't worry, I have some big thoughts about this after this chapter. Man, she's still... Oh, okay, I thought that was her back in the flashback. Anyway. Roxanne... And she remembers Roxanne. Oh dear, you remembered. Look at Cassandra's face. What is this? Massive increase of Yoma energy, and Hysteria is just like looking over, like, what the hell is going on? Show you guys that too. Um, the first one. Wait, what? Oh, as in the first one to like awaken? No. What? And I don't know, like I can't pinpoint like what is his like his feelings about this. Like, is this something that he wanted, like he anticipated it happening? Like, he doesn't seem like, I don't know, like surprised or anything like that. Like, um, yeah, I'm really curious to see like what is his just like goal, or like what is he thinking currently? Like the first one, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's it for volume 21. Um, let's let's talk about that Cassandra backstory, man. Um, man, I have like so. All right, so I have like, like I feel like my mind is just like racing with just like thoughts and just things like this. Like I gotta like, let's just talk about this Cassandra backstory, man, because it's pretty tragic, but it's like it's a lot to digest. I feel like, um, and Roxanne, man, just the way that those two characters are so intertwined. It's like we can't talk about one without talking about the other, right? Um, so like I feel like the most tragic thing about Cassandra is that so like obviously people have seen her ability before, her Dust Eater ability, and because of the way that other warriors reacted to her Dust Eater ability, them basically fearing her because of that ability. They called her strange and weird and whatnot, and because of her ability, they were scared of her. Um, so then that prompts Cassandra to work alone, right? Roxanne said that, she never had a team. She would go out on jobs by herself, because of sort of the ridicule that she got from her other teammates because of her Dust Eater ability, right? So then we find out later that, she eventually meets someone, the only person really to ever really accept Cassandra and be grateful and just thankful for Cassandra's ability and not shun her because of the Dust Eater ability. And because of that, those two characters are able to make a connection, right? So it's like, it's pretty tragic that like that one person got taken away from her. So now we go to Roxanne. It's just like, I feel like the further I got into this chapter, I'm just like, is Roxanne just being a bitch for like the sake of it? Like, what drives her to do this? Like, is it solely, like, I'm curious, is there something even more to her character that we haven't gotten yet, or is it just solely because she wants to literally just be the strongest? Like, she wants to ascend to that number one rank. I think that's probably why, and why we see her go to such like messed up lengths just to achieve that level, right? That she's literally like, she will literally go to the lengths of backstabbing her own comrades just to ascend to that power, right? So like, for Roxanne, like, and don't get me wrong, like I love her character. I love her character, but like I feel like she's like almost like a puppet master, or like she holds all the cards, or like all the strings or whatever, because just like the amount of planning and thought that she goes through with like some of the things that she does is like really, really cool. So like, for instance, I'm guessing that, right? And sorry, I'm a little sick, but obviously, I think that's the most important thing to her is power. That she wants to be the strongest, right? So in order to do that, obviously, I think in her mind she knows that probably she's not a match for Cassandra. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think the reason why she's doing this, why she took the path that she did, is because she knows she's not a match for Cassandra. So let me do something that will give me the upper hand. Let me take away Cassandra's most cherished connection. Let me take that away from her and really like push her over the edge, basically, right? And let me give myself an advantage. Which is really messed up when you think about it, that she would go to such a length to get Cassandra out of the picture. So we have that, right? And then the fact that she suggested, I think it was Cassandra who said that, but she suggested to the other warriors that, hey, Cassandra might be revolted or might be rebelling or whatever. So then all the Claymores are kind of waiting for this confrontation between Roxanne and Cassandra in the organization. So all the Claymores are here, just waiting to see what Cassandra does. And of course, Roxanne, the moment Roxanne, what was it she said exactly? She was like, oh, I think she might have enjoyed it or something like that. Whatever she said, that it was the point that really tipped Cassandra over the edge and made her just go berserk. Let me see. And also that confirmation that, yeah, Roxanne didn't lift a finger to help number 35. Let me see. So yeah, with all that being said, she knew, like, she just played her cards right. She knew that, this was the time that all of those revelations needed to come out to push Cassandra over the edge, to make her lose herself, because normally Cassandra wouldn't, there's no, like, reality Cassandra would do this, right? Except agitated to such a point where she would lose literally all control of herself and just slaughter everyone in the room to get to Roxanne, right? She had to be provoked to such a point where she literally lost herself. So the fact that Roxanne could orchestrate like all of that to get Cassandra out of the picture is like, Roxanne is such an evil character, but I love her. I absolutely love her. Like, you guys were absolutely right. She's fantastic, dude, and I feel bad for Cassandra because, like, she did nothing wrong in anything, right? Like, she absolutely did nothing wrong. And like, I don't know if, like, I feel like the Claymores are like I don't want to call them dumb, because, like, I'm trying to, like, put myself in their shoes. Like, obviously seeing this Claymore doing this, like, weird demonic ability that probably most of them have never seen before, maybe. Like, I'm assuming that maybe there's, like, a bunch of new Claymores within this group, and there's probably a lot of them within this crowd that have never seen the Dust Eater ability before, since Cassandra always likes to be alone and whatnot. So taking all that into account, them seeing this ability for the first time, like, totally warranted that they are scared, they don't know what the hell is going on, and also seeing the absolute, like, murderous intent in Cassandra's face and the aura, and just seeing how berserk she's like, planning to go. Like, I don't blame them for being on the side of Roxanne. Still, man, it's so messed up. Like, for all of them just to jump in and carve her up like that, it's really tragic, dude. Because, like I said, like, none of this is Cassandra's fault. It really isn't. She did nothing wrong. It's really tragic. But now, what I am most excited about is, like, what, I don't know if she's, like, fully, like, awakening, if that's gonna be, like, the thing that happens next volume, Cassandra, like, going, like, full, like, awakening, going to the other side. But, like, I think the thing that I'm most curious about is just this confirmation. Now that Cassandra does recall her memories, she does recall how she died, and Roxanne is literally right there. I'm so eager to see what is going to happen next. And I want to go to Roxanne's face really quick. And Roxanne's just like, oh dear, you remembered. Like, she seems like she's having, like, a blast. Like, she's getting a kick out of this, right? And Miria says, this is a massive increase in Yoma energy, so I think she's awakening. I think she's gonna go full to the other side. I really do think she is. But yeah, like, I hope she messes up Roxanne. I really do. And just the fact, like, in this bottom panel, like, her slowly saying Roxanne's name too. It's so good, dude. It's so good. I'm just curious, like, what is Roxanne, how is Roxanne gonna respond to this? Like, I mean, they're both number ones, and I honestly don't know who could be stronger, but at the same time, I feel like nobody can hit Cassandra with her ability. But it's like, honestly, it could be an even fight. Like, I don't know who could win that fight, honestly. I really don't. So, like, how is Roxanne going to respond to this? Like, she really is the wild card. I just don't know. Like, I feel like she could go any way. I just don't know what she's gonna do. That obviously makes it exciting, but yeah, I don't know what she's gonna. And how the hell are we gonna get Cassandra to calm down? Is she gonna die after this, or like what? Do the organization like, this guy, does he have some kind of plan in place to bring her back down to Earth? I don't know. Like, it's pretty crazy, man. Can you imagine if Cassandra just, like, decapitates Roxanne next chapter? That'd be insane, dude. But yeah, I'm really curious. And Hysteria, like, I wonder what she's gonna do. Does Hysteria even know Roxanne and Cassandra? Like, would she even care about anything that's going on with them right now? I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, man. That's the thing I really wanted to talk about. Man, but yeah, it's a pretty tragic story. Yeah, just being slaughtered by her own comrades just because they were freaked out, by her ability. Almost like a fear, what's the word, perpetuated by Roxanne herself, man. She really is the puppet master, right? And it feels like, Roxanne's gonna get her just desserts soon, maybe, who knows? I don't know what Roxanne can do to calm Cassandra down. I don't think Roxanne's even gonna try to, because she knows what she did, right? But yeah, that's it for this chapter, guys. Incredible way to end off volume 21. But yeah, this is kind of a long discussion, because this was a really good chapter and I wanted to talk about it. But yeah, some awesome stuff. A great volume overall. Just really getting deeper into these three Claymores specifically. It was really nice. Like, we barely even got to talk about, the ghosts in general, and I'm okay with that. Like, let's stay with these guys a little bit longer, man. I'm totally okay with that. But yeah, great stuff, man. Cassandra's backstory, like, what else can I say? Yeah, I hope I gave her backstory its due time, its moment in the spotlight. I hope I got the major points. Let me know if I missed anything, or things that I should pay attention to, or things that I should know that I didn't talk about. Please let me know, as always. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in volume 22. Peace.